Welcome to Fishing in the OP. Remember, always check the weather before the first cast. Before the engine starts, the weather decides everything. Before you go fishing, you can find useful information in some of the weather channels. Always check different resources, that way, you can compare and find the proper info. Light winds under 10 to 12 knots, right pointing arrow, great for bay and offshore runs. 15 to 20 knots, right pointing arrow, expect chop in Moreton Bay, better to fish rivers and protected areas. Over 20 knots, right pointing arrow, small craft should avoid offshore trips, swell offshore. Under 1 meter, right pointing arrow, comfortable conditions. 1 to 1. 5 meters, right pointing arrow, fishable early, but watch boat size. Over 5 meters, right pointing arrow, experienced operators only. Temperature and pressure. Stable high-pressure systems usually mean more predictable bite patterns. Sudden pressure drops before storms can trigger short feeding windows. In summer, early morning and late afternoon are prime. Tides general rule, fish 1 hour before and after tide changes. Run-out tide is excellent for flathead and estuary species. Incoming tide pushes bait into river mouths and canals. You can use pre-tide wind, willy weather, bomb, and more, if you're planning to go fishing in a boat, always looking for first, winder properly winds. Second, swell. For offshore fish, wave and wind are the most important. Swell height meters. Swell period seconds. Swell direction. Example, 2 meters swell at 9 seconds, safe for experienced boaters, but smaller boats be cautious. Third, tides. The tides will help you organize where you can get a good fish for rain and storms. Thunderstorms. Wind changes. Afternoon storms common in Queensland summer. Keep in mind that for small under 6 meter boats, 20 knots is HIG, fish smarter. Quote, launch with confidence. Know before you go, conditions create opportunity. Quote, in a 20 knots wind. If you've got a 5 meters plus boat, offshore is doable, early. Smaller boats, stick to the rivers, or bays. Stable weather usually means a steady bite. If we see pressure dropping before any storms, expect a short but aggressive feeding window. Remember, your best bite window is usually 1 hour either side of the tide change. Run-out tide is great for flathead, and incoming tide will push bait into the river mouths. Fish smart, stay safe, and I'll see you on water. Tight lines.